Pete Rose back in the news. He thinks he has a chance to be reinstated. On a Chicago radio station yesterday, he claimed, quote, "I'm the best ambassador baseball has." He was talking about signing all those autographs in Las Vegas. Then he went on to say
that he charges for.
Yeah, I'm not the. Here's what else he had to say. I'm not the kind of guy who ever ducks a question.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm going to meet with the commissioner in the near future, and believe me when I tell you, I'm going to tell the commissioner everything that I did, good, bad, and indifferent, and we'll go from there. Is Rose out of his mind? He never ducks a question? He lied with his answers for years and years and years about betting on baseball. There's something terribly wrong with this guy. There really is.
He lives in a parallel universe where everything he did is okay, and
yeah.
If he wanted,
and if he eventually says he's sorry, they'll forgive him.
You know what I think happens to him is he goes back to Cincinnati for like the All-Star game, and he goes back, and then he sees that they have Pete Rose Way named for him, and people are all over him. And
they pander to
everybody. Nobody goes up to Pete Rose. Nobody comes up to you or me. You're liked by everybody, but nobody.
Not everybody, trust me.
But a lot of people don't like my attitude and my opinions or whatever it might be, my humor. They don't come up to me and punch me in the mouth or say you're a terrible guy. The people that come up to you or come up to me say, "Oh, I watch you, or I listen to you, or I read you," and all that kind of stuff. So he's not getting. The guy comes up, "Pete Rose, you're a jerk. You're a complete ass. You are a bad guy." He doesn't get that in Las Vegas when he's got his card table up in the front of that souvenir store and charging for autographs. Oh yeah, he's a great ambassador. You know what he did, which I think, no, he shouldn't be reinstated. He has no chance of being reinstated. He'll never be voted in the Hall of Fame. You know what he did? He thumbed his nose at all the Hall of Famers, because every year he goes to the Hall of Fame and he puts up his card table right down the street, and those Hall of Famers go past him, and he's taking away from their glory time. He doesn't deserve any attention. He doesn't deserve to be any part of baseball. And before you put him in, I will say it again, before you get him back in baseball, they need to go to Shoeless Joe Jackson's family, whatever's left of it, and say, we're putting Shoeless Joe Jackson, we're reinstating him.
Yeah, at this point, and I'm a believer that Pete Rose should be in the Hall of Fame. At this point, I don't think he'll be reinstated, and Pete just needs to shut up. That might be the best way for him to eventually get into the Hall. Just shut up.
This portion
he doesn't get it.
Okay.
Pete Rose doesn't get it.
You're right. This portion of the big stuff is presented by the Celtic Tavern, the official sponsor of me. I'm their official ambassador. I'm the best ambassador they have. I love the fish and chips. You want real fish and chips, you go to the Celtic Tavern. We talk about all the rapids and stuff. Let me tell you, the food. Shepherd's pie. You ever had shepherd's pie?
I have.
They have the only legitimate fish and chips that bar was brought piece by piece from Ireland. They have Delaney's that's part of it. They have a bowling alley. It's one lane, but it's great. They have a golf game.
Off-track betting.
Off-track betting. They have 5,000 different kind of Irish whiskeys, and I'm down to the last 3. I tried 4,993.
And when there's a big soccer game on, it's on there.
Sure, it is the home for soccer in this town. I mean, it is. And they have that bus, and they have before the soccer off and stuff like that.
Soccer off?
Celtic Tavern.